Yeah, welcome to AirTV Africa, Nigeria #1 internet radio and web TV on education. Today I'm taking a recap of the trending educational news for the year 2025. Like you usually know that we do take trending educational news weekly on this channel. And today, as we are approaching the end of 2025, and we want to take a recap of the happenings from January to December. The first one I have here is the month of January. Said Governor of Nasarawa State says 80% of teachers recruited cannot write application letter. That was a news in January 2025 from Governor Sule of Nasarawa State. That was an insult onto the education sector in Nigeria. But we won't waste our time on that. The next one says UNILAG graduated 18,409 students. That's a good one. That is the academic year of 2024-2025 academic session of the University of Lagos. About 18,000 plus graduates were released. Yeah, Governor Makinde, popularly known as GSM of Oyo State, that's Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State, sponsors 70 students to Oyinlola College of Earth Science at Okuku in Osun State. The governor sponsored these students from Oyo State to boost the Governor Oyinlola School of Earth. That also came the month of January. The next one, the month of January, is a final year student HND Computer Science. They are shot dead by unknown gunmen at Akwa Ibom Polytechnic. That's a bad one, and we have been campaigning for minimizing secret court or courtism in the university and polytechnic. That also came in January. The next one in January is a 4-year set-up panel to probe VC over alleged sex scandal harassment. They said the panel was set up, and later we got to know what actually happened after the panel was set up and what actually the punishment given to the vice chancellor of the university. Yeah, Governor Sanwo-Olu pledged land for JAMB in Ikorodu, Mile 12, Festac and Ojo. The governor of Lagos State has pledged land for JAMB to build their branches in this area in Lagos State. So Ikorodu is involved. Mile 12 also, Festac and Ojo in Lagos State. That came from Governor Sanwo-Olu. All these are in our news from January, the January 2025. You can go back there and watch all this news and recap it. This is just a recap of what actually happened in the month of January 2025. Now the next one is that pharmacist physiotherapy optometry to be 6 years in the university. Yes, the National University Commission came up that said these courses, medical courses, should be more pronounced and be more enlarged, and they will be awarded the Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Pharmacy and Doctor of Optometrics. So they added a year to the spending of to the duration of students in the university. Instead of 5 years, it's going to be 6 years, and they will be offered and they will be given Doctor of Pharmacist, Doctor of Optometrics. So now they will be spending 6 years. Like I said, go to our January news, you get more on that. Ogun State Governor honor mathematics teacher Kayode Adewale with 5 million naira plus a bungalow, as he was recognized globally as maths teacher. Yeah, the Ogun State Governor, Governor Dapo Abiodun, also honored a teacher in Ogun State and gave him a bungalow and 5 million naira cash. That also happens in the month of January 2025. Now I move to February. Most of this news are on our news bulletin. Go and check. As you are watching, you see most of this news are there. This is just a recap of what happened in the month and the news we took here on AirTV Africa. In February 2025, Senate fund disbursed over 12 billion naira for student upkeep. Yes, this is just for upkeep from NEFund. As you know, NEFund is the loan fund for students to pay their tuition fee, pay school fees, and there's also a what they call an upkeep of 20,000 naira per student. And so they said NEFund disbursed over 12 billion naira for the year ended 2024, that is in 2025. The next one is said that Unilorin approved the promotion of 51 academic staff to professors and readers. Yes, University of Ilorin also approved the promotion of 51 academic staffs to professors and readers. You can also check that in our news bulletins there. Also in the month of February, Uyo, professor of human kinetic, jailed for manipulating 2029 election results. Yeah, Kogi State government approved 549 542 million naira for 2025 UTME common entrance and Becker exam in public school. Yes, the governor Dodo of Kogi State also approved the amount of 549 million to pay for public school students for UTME, for JAMB and common entrance. Well, that's a nice one for the governor, and that happens in the month of February. And they saw in the month of February, JAMB won CBT centers over late night registration of students. Yes, 2025-20 was not a good one from JAMB. They have been complaining and backfiring of JAMB centers and CBT centers. So JAMB won CBT centers over late night registration. How could that even be? That they will be doing night registration. That's a bad one for those CBT centers. So you can check our February bulletin, is there for you to watch. The next one is still in February. So February, FG, federal government raised application fee for establishment of private university to 30 million naira. Yeah, the federal government of Nigeria, like I said earlier, most of these news are available on our YouTube channel. Go forward and you see most of this news. The federal government also increased the application fee for establishment of private university to 30 million naira. The next one, the month of February, is Governor Adeleke launches scholarship for outstanding students in Osun State. Yes, and that's the month of February 2025. His Excellency Sir Ademola Adeleke also launched what they call scholarship for outstanding students in public schools, and that's the next one. It happens in the month of February. Also in the month of February, is a 94-year-old man registered to write 2025 UTME JAMB. Yes, a very old man came up in this year 2025 that he wants to write JAMB, and he was registered for JAMB. Maybe at the course of this bulletin, you know what is called in the JAMB. A 94-year-old man. That's also happened in the month of February. Next one is Osun State government to carry out eye checkup for pupils in the public schools. Yes, this also came up in the month of February. That His Excellency Sir Ademola Adeleke also said, let's carry out eye tests and eyeglasses, free eyeglasses for our students in public schools. That's the month of February. Like I said, you can check our bulletin and watch most of these news there. The month of March, now yes, I entered the month of March. That is ending the first quarter of the year 2025. The month of March, he said 4 female students of Makurdi University kidnapped on campus. That's a bad one. I remember that day we came here, we were discussing it on our news bulletin that how can this happen? Is the school no more secured? Is the university environment no more secured? That kidnappers can box into the university environment to kidnap students. They were later released in the course of the bulletin. The month of March, another one that yes, the Lagos State government reaffirmed ban on flogging in schools. Yes, Lagos State government said don't flog people, don't flog students. It is a ban, and still affirming that it is a ban. So you don't flog people. Better you use a counseling and correctional method instead of flogging. So Lagos State government said it's a ban. Then the next one still the month of March 2025, it said NECO accredit most schools in Equatorial Guinea for SSC and basic exam. Yes, the National Examination Council also have left the shore of Nigeria to move to other African countries like Equatorial Guinea and some other countries like that. So they have approved more schools to write NECO SSC and NECO Becker. That's a good one. That means Nigerian National Examination Council is going up, and they have gone beyond Nigerian shores. Yeah, the next one still in the month of March, FG approved 11 new private university. Yes, the federal government approved 11 private university in that month of March of 2025. You can, like I said, check in our news bulletin. Go and watch some of these news are there. All these news are there, not even all, some. All these news are there. Thank you as you watch. The next one, government funding student loans with the covered, because there was people were asking, where is government, where is NEFON getting money to fund this NEFON loan? They must know, is the federal government is not budgeted, and what is happening? Then the EFCC came up to say that they got the student loan, and the EFCC, I think it was the EFCC and the NEFON management who came up to say that the money they used to fund NEFON loan is from the recovered loot from EFCC. So we should be assured that as they recover it, the money is not being sacked by somebody, or it's not being really corrupted by other people. It's not being really looted. So the money is being used as NEFON loan for our students. Another NEFON news is NEFON complaint about low female application for student loan. Yes, the NEFON came up that on their data they noticed that most female students are not applying for NEFON loan. The reason is not known, but they are just they made the correction and they made the publication that females are not applying for NEFON loan, but they want to encourage parents, encourage students that should take NEFON loan. It's interest-free loan. You can pay your fee so that you can go to school. The next one, in the month of March, it says JAMB accuses tertiary institution of admitting students with fake A-level result. Yes, I remember that month of March, and the JAMB came up and said a lot of A-level students presenting fake O-level, fake A-levels results, fake OND, fake NC, and the schools are aware, the universities are aware, and they still grant them admission. So JAMB came up with another method, another procedure to curb this fake result entry, fake admission entry requirements. So that's for the first quarter of 2025. The January, February, March recap news on trending educational news. Now I want to go to the second quarter. I want to go to the second quarter of the year. Let's start by April. In April, police arrest 8 Ogun State secondary students for courtesan. That's in the month of April. Is in our news bulletin. You can also check, like I said earlier, all these are recap of trending educational news. Police arrest 8 Ogun State secondary school students, not even tertiary, secondary students were arrested in the month of April in Ogun State for being part of a courtesan group. The next one, the month of April, he said Rep proposed varsity degree as minimum degree for chairmen. Yes, the Rep the House of Representatives proposes that first degree should be the minimum certificate to contest for the chairmanship of a local government. Okay? Well, we've not heard anything about that. Let's wait and see. That was proposed in the month of April 2025. In the month of April 2025, Uniport promotes 46 senior lecturers to the rank of professors. Yes, Uniport, University of Port Harcourt in PH, as in Port Harcourt in Rivers State, promoted 46 senior lecturers to the rank of professors. That's a good one, an associate professor. So that's the month of April 2025. The month of April said UNICA female students SUG president gift best graduating student with 1 million naira. Yes, the SUG president of UNICA, you know her, she's a female who also won the election to become the SUG, that is Student Union Government President of the school, gifted the best student of the year of the school 1 million naira at least from their post. Now that's also in the month of April. The next one, the month of April, First Lady urges NSC for nursing students caught in viral funny video. Yes, remember when the First Lady visited the College of Nursing or School of Nursing, and one of these eastern states, I'm not too sure now, and they were singing, "Now your mama be this, so we no get another one." So it was an embarrassing to the public and embarrassing to the First Lady. So the school came up with a punishment to punish these 2 female students and male students who were singing in the hall to welcome Her Excellency. But later, Her Excellency pleaded for NSC that they should be forgiven and allowed to go scot-free. The next one, the month of April, said stay on Nigerian certificate. Nursing reputation in UK. So nearly 2,000 Nigerians nursing under UK investigation for examination fraud. Why now? How can you get to UK and be presenting a fake result? That also came up in the month of April 2025. I said the United Kingdom government authority are investigating Nigerian nurses who got job or who entered their country with fake nursing certificate. That's too bad. NEFON threatening legal actions against institutions engaging in deceptive practice. Yes, the NEFON National Educational Loan Fund threatening institution, university, polytechnic that there is a kind of deceptive notice by NEFON that most universities acquired after accepting an accepted fund from NEFON, they don't disperse to students. The students still pay school fees, which is not supposed to be. And NEFON won those institutions and threatened legal actions. And I think there was a debate on it, and most universities came up with defense, and President came up with defense, and that was settled. That was settled then, and that was settled then. That came on the month of May. And then that came on the month of May. Says President Bola Ahmed Tinubu approved the release of 50 billion to ASUU. That was a big news then. In the month of May, 50 billion naira was released to ASUU. Was released to ASUU, academic staff of Union of Universities. You know, there was this federal government ASUU quarrel, fight, strike became worrisome, and Nigerians were so worried, parents were so worried. So President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of Nigeria also approved the release of 50 billion naira. In the month of May, again, Lagos spent 1.5 billion naira on 2025 WAEC fee for 56,134 students. I'll repeat again. Lagos State government spent 1.5 billion naira on 2025 this year WAEC, that is West Africa Examination Council fee, for 56,134 students. Yes, usually, Lagos State government subsidize and pay for public school students who are in SS3 who want to write WAEC. So this year they said the total amount they spent in 2025 was 1.5 billion naira for paying WAEC fee. That's a nice one from Lagos State government. We also know this will continue. Well, we know that even taxes and other levies in Lagos is buoyant to pay such amount compared to some other states. The next one in the line, that's a May, is Oyo State government ban use of mobile phones in schools to boost discipline and academic excellence. Yes, it also came up in the month of May that the Oyo State government banned the use of mobile phone by students in public and private schools. So it was banned, and they said no, you cannot continue using phone while you are in school. You leave school, you can continue to use your phone in order to instill discipline and academic excellence. That's a good one. JAMB registered 41,027 underage candidates for 2025 UTM. Yes, before now there's a law that if you want to write JAMB, you must be 16 years of age. But JAMB said, okay, we have some brilliant students, excellent performance students who are maybe 14 or 15 years or are not 14 at the time of registering for JAMB. Say, okay, you can write, but the issue is that you must score 80% of 400. That's about 320 marks of 400, and some students also went to register. So here we have about 41,000 plus who registered for that, who are underage, who registered for JAMB that particular month in the year 2025. But later you go to get the analysis if they pass and got admission as prescribed by JAMB. Now move to the month of June, which is the second quarter, which is the end of second quarter of 2025. Yes. June now, the month of June, Osun State ranked 7th in national examination performance from 33 position in 2022 to 7th position in 2025. I take that is again. Osun State ranked 7th in national examination, yes, from 33 position in 2022 to 7th position in 2025. Yes, the National Examination Council came up that Osun State Osun State Ministry of Education and student government came up 7th in National Examination Council from the 33 position to the 7th position in 2025. That's a good one. That is a good jacking up, and that is a good result. That's a nice one. We appreciate the government of Osun State for this, and let's keep doing it. The next one, the month of June, is UniLaysia secure 100% full NUC accreditation for 23 programs. Yes, University of Ilesha secured 100% full NUC accreditation for 23 courses, or 23 programs, not even courses, 23 programs. So this is a nice one for the University of Ilesha. They have improved, and for NUC to grant them 100% full NUC accreditation, this is a wonderful one. It's a new university owned by the Osun State government. That's a nice one. The next one in the month of June, which is the second quarter of 2025. Next one is National Association of Resident Doctor opposes NUC decision to recognize pharmacy, physiotherapy, optometry graduate. I said it the other time that they increased the year from 5 years to 6 years, and also they will be awarded doctor of pharmacy, doctor of physiotherapy, and doctor of optometry. And the National Association of Resident Doctors said no, they oppose that decision of NUC, and I don't think they have the power to oppose it because it looks like a jealousy. And they only want a medical doctor to be referred to as medical doctor. It looks like a jealousy, but it has been approved by NUC and have increased the year to study those courses from 5 years to 6 years for assmanship and for NYSC. The next one, the month of June, still second quarter of the year, Kano State government bail out 84 stranded Kano State students studying abroad. So Kano State government also bail out 84 stranded students in abroad, in Cyprus, precisely in Cyprus. 84 students were stranded from Kano State, and the Kano State government bailed them out with an amount of 2.24 billion naira. 2.24 billion, that's 2,224 billion naira were released by the Kano State government to bail the students, 84 students who are stranded in Cyprus. That's a good one from the Kano State government. The next one, which is still the second quarter of the year, is the Bauchi government declare Beke certificate compulsory. Yes, the Bauchi State government came up with a compulsory that Beke, which is the GS3 result, is compulsory for all candidates in that state. So it's compulsory. If you like, run away from it. It is compulsory before you can proceed to SS class, or you can do anything. It's compulsory. So they are making compulsory in Bauchi State. The next one for this month of June, which is the second quarter, FD announced a monthly stipend of 45,000 for students enrolled in technical college across the country. The federal government came up with an announcement that 45,000 will be paid to all students who register for technical colleges among the federal technical colleges, not states, because we have the state technical colleges and we have federal technical colleges. So they will be earning salary as if they are working to encourage the students to go for technical studies. So for 5,000 naira, well, as I'm talking now, I don't have proof if they have been paid or they start paying them, but trust AirTV Africa will get to the root of this educational news and come back here to come and give you the news. Thank you for that. The next one is JAMB pay CBT centers 3 billion naira. Yes, these CBT centers are for business, and those who establish CBT centers are establishing it for business. So it said for 2025, JAMB paid CBT centers, all CBT centers across the country. Well, I don't have the numbers of the total number of CBT centers we have in the country as of 2025 June that this news came out. The JAMB said they have paid them 3 billion naira. That's a good one. When you invest in business, you must go. JAMB pays CBT centers 3 billion naira. Yes, like this is a good news. When you invest in your business, you must recoup back your money. Though we don't have the numbers, total number of CBT centers available in the country. The JAMB said they have paid 3 billion naira to all CBT centers for accepting them, for acquiring this equipment, for accepting them to write the JAMB in there. For the month of October, recap news on our trending educational news. A 39-year-old Aina became OAU Professor of Computer Science. The Obafemi Awolowo University announced that a 39-year-old Professor Aina became one of the youngest professors that Obafemi Awolowo University will produce. He said Mr. Aina, Professor Aina, is a professor of computer engineering and a scholar with Obafemi Awolowo University. He was announced to be one of the youngest produced by Obafemi Awolowo University. And what does it take to be a professor? He met all the criteria and he has been installed as a professor of computer science from Obafemi Awolowo University. That also came towards the last quarter of the year. Yeah, for part of the last quarter, November, December, Kogi State Polytechnic has taken a decisive action to uphold discipline and integrity within this institution. Yes. The next one here is that FG proposes establishment of examination malpractice tribunal for prompt prosecution of examination practices. Yes, the federal government proposes the establishment of examination malpractice tribunal. They have to do with students who cheat in the exam or who present fake results and the other things that has to do with examination malpractices. So it was proposed by federal government to the National House of Assembly. We are waiting for the outcome. It's going to be approved or not, because a lot of things are happening in Nigeria now in the education sector. So this ends the month of June trending educational news from AirTV Africa, and this is a recap of what happened in 2025. So I've taken the first quarter, I've taken the second quarter. I'll go on a short break. I'll be right back. Alpha is my name. Thank you for watching. Yes, welcome back to the third quarter of 2025 recap review of a trending educational news on AirTV Africa. I'm your host, Abifab is my name. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for being part of us from January to this moment. Now I'm going to the third quarter of 2025, which is July. July is the third quarter. Yeah, FG picked 12 universities to manufacture electric vehicles, 2 from each geopolitical zone of Nigeria. Yes, the federal government came up that that pick up 12 universities to manufacture electric vehicles. Yes, no, because when people were saying, what is the essence of this University of Technology, university graduate, mechanical, electrical, mechatronic, engineering students who cannot manufacture anything? So federal government pick up 12 universities across Nigeria, and 2 each for each political zone. No, we have 6 political zones in Nigeria. That is 2 times 6 is 12. So I believe in the next 1 or 2 years we begin to hear good news of this investment. This is a very big, large investment that came up in the month of July. Go to our news review, trending educational news up for the month of July. You read more of this and listen to more of this news. The next one said Deeper Life students shine in 2025 UTN. Yes, we discovered that the Deeper Life student college school were most high in the 2025 JAM, score higher in the 2025 JAM, and they shine, they really shine, because everybody was asking, where is this school, because majority of the students score 280 above. In fact, we have some of them score 320, 340 out of 400 in 2025 JAM. So that's a good one for Deeper Life School, Deeper Life College. Then the next one is National Open University not inferior to any university in Nigeria, say OBJ. Who is OBJ? Former President Olusegun Obasanjo. The former president said National Open University is not inferior to any university in Nigeria. Yes, he came up because he's also a graduate of National Open University. I think he has his PGD and Masters and PhD from National Open University, and he's the one who established National Open University. He says so for Nigerian students and for parents, he said National Open University is not inferior to any institution, university in Nigeria. Don't mind my Babariga. It's the last day of the year, and I need to put on this at least to show once in a while that also newscaster can also wear agbada, not every time tie or other dress. So you're welcome back. And the month of July continued. Jigawa State with head salary of 239 teachers over absenteeism. Yes, the state government said they detected that 239 teachers were not going to work and they were being paid. So he said the 239 withheld the salary. That how can you be absent from work and you expect to get salary? That's a good one as a discipline to teachers, and that happened in Jigawa State. So the government seeks 239 teachers salary for absenteeism in schools. Now the next one said Governor Abiodun approved 2 billion naira for MAPOLY and 2.5 million naira for best graduating students. Yes, Governor Dapo Abiodun, in order to encourage the graduates of the Polytechnic, Abiola Polytechnic, Mashood Abiola Polytechnic in Abeokuta, also approved 2 billion naira for the school for infrastructural development and 2.5 million naira for the best graduating students. Not one, because we have best graduating students, electrical, this and that, put them together, you give them 2.5 million naira as a gift for being the best graduating student. That's the next one from Governor Dapo Abiodun. Ogun State have been in the news for good and bad, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Still in Ogun State we have courtesy in secondary school. Still in Ogun State we have the best teachers globally who compete and won. Also still in Ogun State we have Governor Abiodun awarding scholarship and awarding gifts. So Ogun State has it all. Thank God. The next one in the month of July said NDLA revealed that I'll take that again. NDLA revealed that 4 in 10 Nigerian undergraduates are into drugs. This is a bad one, and it came up that before getting admission, students might be doing drug tests. They might be doing drugs. I think they are still in the process. Maybe in 2026 that will start, because they have not started in this 2025 as today happened to be the last day of the year, last day of the month. So 4 in 10 Nigerian students, Nigerian undergraduates are into drugs. This is too bad, both male and female. And this is as affecting their future, it's also affecting their thinking, and drug addiction is also. So NDLA came up that this is too bad, and there's going to be a kind of procedure for undergraduate students and NYSC to undergo drug tests before graduating or before getting admission to universities. And this is the end of July, still in the 3rd quarter. August is our 2nd anniversary of our station here, TV Africa. We established this place August 25, 2023, and August 25, 2025 we clocked 2 years online, or clocked 2 years of broadcasting educational news to the world. So congratulations here, TV Africa. 2 years anniversary was in August, as we are ending December. last day of the year. We can still also congratulate every one of us here, both those who you see on the screen and those you don't see, those behind the camera. That was so the next one in same August, Yaradua University expelled 57 students over examination practices. This is too common, drug examination malpractices and stuff. So it's a Yaradua University expelled 57 students over examination malpractices. In the month of August. The month of August, FG officially upgraded the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro to the Federal University of Technology Ilaro. Yes, among the polytechnic that was upgraded by federal government, the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. Ilaro is in Ogun State, so that's also came up Ilaro to a Federal University of Technology Ilaro in Ogun State. That's another good one. So for students want to write down, so the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro now is now Federal University of Technology Ilaro. This coming jam, so be prepared for that. Next one, we have the next one. The month of August said distinguished Senator Ajagunla Odua of Yoruba Land. Let me take it again. Yeah, the next one on the line in same August said that distinguished Senator Ajagunla Odua of Yoruba Land, Senator Olubi Ifabi, donated 500 kVA transformer to the newly established Federal University of Agriculture and Technical Studies, Iragbiji. Yes, that's our wonderful man, Senator Ajagunla Olubi Ifadi, donated 500 kVA transformer. Not even a small one, not even 200. That is a big one. 500 kVA transformer to the newly established Federal University of Agriculture and Technical Studies, Iragbiji. So thank distinguished senator for remembering to do that, and also use this opportunity to also ask other senator or other political office holder to remember educational institution to donate laboratory equipment, vehicles, technical things, and transformers. Also, we thank Senator Ajagunla for doing this. And hi students, my name is Abifab. I'm the proprietor of Abifab College Lagos and also the proprietor of Abifab Internet Radio and Web TV and Education, EATV Africa, Nigeria #1 Internet Radio and Web TV and Education. Today I have good news for students and parents. If you are preparing for 2026 JAMB, please don't register yet until you attend the webinar coming on February 1st, 2026, 2 to 5 p.m. on every Sundays. We'll be coming here to coach students, parents on admission policies. The JAMB have changed. It is no more the way it used to be. Don't waste your JAMB scores. Don't waste your O-level this 2026. Attend my webinar coming up, like I said, coming up February 1st, 2026, 2 to 5 p.m. on Sundays. So please attend this seminar before you fill your form, before you make choice of universities or courses you want to study in the university or the polytechnic or outside Nigeria. I'll be coming up with guests from university, senior lecturer from university, admission officers, and CBTs, operators, and senior teachers. I've been in this business for over 20 years, and I've helped students who seek admission into different universities. So join me February 1st on this seminar, on this webinar on February 1st, 2 to 5, that's Sunday. Join me here and let's have a good day. Abifab is my name. Thank you.